Hey guys, what's going on? It is, well, for most of you watching this video, you will most likely already know me. I am going to introduce myself anyways, just because. I'm Dominic Napolitano, and currently, I've realized rather recently that I'm kind of living not at all as I should. I'm kind of going about things in many different ways depending on where I am, all that kind of stuff. Basically, double life kind of thing. Not fully, but I'm kind of not living who I am fully. And recently, my friend has been having trouble with people, basically. I'm not going to go into any detail as it is personal. However, to help him, one thing that I asked him to do is sit down and come up with about 5 things that he thinks is a flaw of himself. Basically, things that he does or something about him that is can hurt other people or just nearby other people that get annoyed by it. Things that would affect how he is with other people. Um, Realized recently, the other day, that this really wasn't too fair, as I really haven't been great with everyone either, and I hadn't really sat down and done anything like it myself. So, rather than just send it to him, I've decided I might as well try something like this, i.e., putting it online, getting it out to just about anyone who wants to see it, because if I don't face up to it, it'll never change, basically. And that's not what I want to happen. So, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna talk about the 7 flaws of Dominic. And now, this is somewhat difficult for me to do, as I typically do not talk much about myself or my goings on, other than with what I do with my friends. So it'll be fun exploration, but alright, let's get going. Number 1, I am extremely lazy. I have already fallen out of I failed out of my college, as I was often too lazy to do the homework, or I really just didn't want to, or I'd say, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow, and tomorrow came, and I'd say, oh, I'll do it the next day, and then it was due, and I had nothing to do. I had nothing to turn in. That's probably one of the biggest problems that I have right now, because with it, I am very much failing to do a lot of stuff with my life. I've planned to create a bunch. I do a bunch of duct tape art online. You may or may not have seen. And I used to do that, and the table that I used broke, and I've been too not caring to get another one, and so all my stuff has just been sitting here. I used to program actually a lot. That was my major, and I haven't done any of that at all recently, and that's something about me that really I should do, because that's, if I don't try that, I'm not going to go anywhere. But it's unfortunately something that I'm very bad at getting myself to do. I can't motivate. Second thing, which has been brought out of the first one, the laziness, is that over time, because I haven't been doing everything I need to, I've gotten better and better at lying. Not on purpose, but as I fail to do things, I end up coming up with some reason or excuse that starts off being completely true, and as it goes, probably gets less and less so. I'm very much afraid that everyone will realize that I haven't done stuff, and thus I will do anything in my power, really, to make them think that I have, or that there was an extremely good reason behind it, and it's a really big deal. It's not caused anything good, really. It's just messed things up, and that actually leads into the third thing. I am very much afraid of confrontation. I do not like confronting people about things. I do not, and thus, I will not walk in and say, oh no, I didn't do that. Can I talk about it? No, I will prefer to make things up than to actually go in and tell the person that I don't have it or things like that. If I have a problem with a friend, I might talk online, um, but I won't even mention anything out loud. I'm very much afraid of what could happen, of that they will leave, basically. Um, hmm. Go ahead and segue into number 4. I have an extremely bad opinion of myself. Um, I don't think I look very good. I don't think I act the best. I really, if I were to be around myself, then I would be very much annoyed. I don't like a lot of the things I do. I don't like my voice. I mean, just so many things about me I haven't, I just don't like. I can't think that other people will like me because I don't know. I don't like me very much. I'm not. I don't hate me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like myself. I'm gonna die. No, I'm okay with myself, but I'm not sure why other people are. Basically, I don't know. So, that's one reason my confrontations I don't want to do, because I'm afraid that if I talk to them about something and mention I didn't do sign or sign, they'll realize I'm not the person that they think. My friends will say that they like me or that I'm cool, and I understand and believe them, but there's always that fear in the back of my head saying that maybe they'll realize it and I will no longer be friends with them. And it's kind of a big thing for me. Friends are most of what my life is, and without them I would crumble, basically. And so I do everything I can for them, but I'm always afraid that something will happen. Uh, Number 5 is actually, I think this is number 6. I got off track because I switched around order. Anyways, I care very little about myself, consequently, because I have such a low opinion that I care very little about myself. I put others above me, and that's normally a good thing. People typically would say, "Oh, that's very nice," and that's you're a helpful person. But I do it to too much of an extreme sometimes, and it feels kind of dangerous to me. I mean, I would honestly be okay with, jumping in front of a bullet to save a friend type of thing, but it's just, I don't know. I will help out my friends to the point that I will end up with no money because they needed something, or they didn't have money for rent that month or lights or anything, basically, and I'll get money and give it away and have nothing left, and I eventually that will come back and hurt me. I know it will, and I've been doing nothing really about it. I kind of do things without honestly fully thinking about it. The last thing that is really one of the biggest things that I don't know how many people actually know it about me, but I do tend to become angry or annoyed or in general upset easily, and it doesn't really go away for a while. It's every once in a while I can get it to leave, but I really do have some problems with that. Sometimes the smaller things will set me off, and I try to just leave, I guess, when that happens, so I don't yell or anything, but it's really kind of one of those, it happens and I can't do it, or I didn't think about doing anything about it, and I kind of have to walk off. I don't really know how fully to say it, just I get mad, and it's for dumb reasons most of the time, and I haven't done anything for it, so if I do have the fear that I will one day hurt someone because of it. So those are the 7 things that I really find prominently bad about myself, things that I've needed to work on and haven't. I will most likely continue this actually, and talk about these things separately, one at a time. Talk about things that I'm going to do about it. I know this really isn't something that concerns you guys. It's just, I'm not expecting to go on and get views and all this stuff. I'm just, if I don't put it out for everyone to know and to see and to ask me about, then I will never actually change. And because I'm lazy, and I will not do anything, and that isn't anything I should be able to live with, because I should not be this bad and know it and not care. So those are the things that I don't like, and hopefully through time and through constant study of them, then I will be able to change that and become someone that I actually respect, really, in any way, and that I will be someone that I know other people will like. Alright, I will put this up and I will try to finish it up another time, get some more of the whatever out, get more of them, tell you how to do each one. So I will see you guys later.